What is happening, guys? Welcome back to a new tactics testing video. I'm a bit under the weather, so I apologize about the voice sounding a little bit broken today, but it's fine because today we have a 4-3-2-1. It's called the Killer. It is by Prince. No, not that one, but let's get into the tactic. So here we are, and this is the tactic. I love the look of this. I love the two centre attacking mids. I tell you what, none of these teams are set up for this, so this will not go well. But I fancy more Bromley and Hull to do well this tactic. I think Leeds will struggle, but we will see. In goal, we have a sweeper keeper on attack. We have two fullbacks, both on fullback support. The left centre back is on ball playing defender on defend, and the next one on central defender on defend. We have a defensive mid on support. We have two wide playmakers on attack, two shadow strikers as cams, and then an advanced forward, obviously, on attack. We are playing a positive mentality with passing into space, playing out of defence, hitting early crosses, dribbling less, higher tempo, and playing fairly narrow. In transition, we are taking shorter kicks, distributing to the centre-backs, distributing to the full-backs, distributing quickly. A lot of distribution going on here. Counter-pressing and counter. Out of possession, we have a high defensive line. We are pressing much more often. We have a high press. We are preventing the short goalkeeper distribution. Now we have the player role, so this is very, very intense. So the advanced forward has take more risks, dribble more, shoot more often, and roam from position. The left shadow striker has run wide with the ball, shoot more often, roam from position, and stay wider. That is mirrored on the right-hand side. The left wide playmaker has standard, so does the right-hand side. The defensive mid has no instructions whatsoever. The left fullback has more direct passes, cross from deep, cross aim centre, dribble less, sit narrower, and tackle harder. Same for the right back. Then in the middle, our central defender wants to tackle harder, and our ball playing defender wants to dribble less and tackle harder. Nothing on the goalkeeper. But that is the formation. Let's jump into Leeds and see how they got on. Here we are, and as you can see, 14th place. One place better than expected with 44 points. We put 44 points into the kitty. But let's see the other competitions. FA Cup third round, lost to Coventry City, which is an absolute nightmare. Carabao Cup second round, Leicester City, a little bit more respectable. Leicester, a very good Premier League team, I can't actually find them. 7th place in the Prem, so that's nothing to be disappointed with. But let's have a look at the FA Cup. 2 goals to 1 it was. I mean, they were never in the game, were they? We were never ever in that game. A 20th minute and a 40-minute goal. Jackie Harrison getting consolation in the 76th minute, hoping to kick on from there, but could not get the job done. And then the second round of the EFL Cup, Leicester, I mean, penalties they lost on. Rodrigo, 92nd minute. Look, it was a very boring game. A goal by Wout Fez in the 6th. Rodrigo in the 92nd, and then going to penalties and unfortunately losing. In the Premier League, I mean, look at that. Ronaldo's still at Man U here, 37 goals, 43 for Haaland. Rodrigo joint third with 20. And Paddy Bamford with 11. It's nice to see Rodrigo so high up because I think he is not a very good footballer for us, but it's fine. No one in average rating. Assists, joint fourth, Brendan Harrison with 12, and that is the only person you thought we have loads on there considering the amount of goals we've scored. Well, that tells me this will be a nice spread. We removed people who are not at the club. As you can see, 21 goals for Rodrigo, 11 for Bamford, 5 for Harrison, 3 for Sinisterra, and 2 for Aronson. I thought we'd have a lot more people in the goals there, which is unfortunate. Joe Gildart only make 4 appearances off the bench, only getting 1 goal. Assists, 12 for Aronson, 7 for Clicky, 6 for Cine, 5 for Jackie Harrison, 4 for Adams, and 2 apiece for Rocket and Rodrigo. You know, the City scored a lot of goals. It's quite shocking to see just how kind of disappointing that was. Big result, we drew against Arsenal. We only lost 1-0 there. We're kind of in these games until we're not, if that makes sense. Like a 2-1 loss here, 4-1 loss, 5-0 to Tottenham, 4-0 Arsenal. Did we get any big wins? I don't think we did, you know. Beat Villa 2-0, it's a decent win for us. We did not beat one big side, which is a shambles, but 44 points, we put it in the kitty and we go to Hull. Here we are, Hull, 3rd place, which means we got in the playoffs, but unfortunately didn't get through to the final. 78 points, they go in the bank, and Oscar Estupiñán with 40 goals. He's back in the goals. He had 10 last time, he's back in the 40 plus. Well, let's have a look at the other competitions. The 5th round of the FA Cup and the 1st round of the Carabao Cup. Let's first have a look at the Carabao Cup. 3-3 with Oscar Estupiñán with a hat-trick. Not enough to get him through. Dwight Gale getting 2 and eventually going out on penalties there. Estupiñán looks like he's in the form of his life here. Dorkin. I mean, we crushed them out there. That's embarrassing. 4 goals for Estupiñán. He's going to have scored so many on this. But there we go. A 5-0 loss. Really humbled us there. against Wolves. Traore, I mean, look at them, 3 players. 3 players you'd love to have at a club like this. In the league, mixed bag of results. We're losing to Sheffield United. We have every nice run we have seems to be upset with a few losses. Did we beat any of the big ones? Sheffield United 4-2 there. Norwich we lost. Burnley 4-4. We've had some amazing games, like knocked out by Borough in the playoff semi-finals on penalties yet again. Southampton with 2. Disappointed not to get a result away from home there. I mean, we beat them 2-0 here and then 2-2 there. So we have 4-2 aggregate. Unfortunately, we got knocked out there. The championship goals, we're only second, 31. Oscar Estupinian, no one else in that. In the average rating, he will be on there, I imagine. Harvey Vale of Chelsea, 5th, 7.24. Stupian, 7.18 in Grievous, 7.17. So 3 players in the average rating is good to see. Joint third with 12. Cynic, we have Vale with 11. Helkus with 10. Seri with 9. Tufan with 9. I mean, if we go to the squad here, that should be 40 and 43 for Stupian with goals. 13 in 41 for Vale and 11 for Tufan. Assists, 13 for Pelkas, 12 for Cynic, 11 Vale, 9 for Tufan, and 9 for John Mikel Seri. So 78 points go in the bank. I'm actually really enjoying that, to be fair. I think that's quite a good. I do think it suits this and Bromley, but let's get a Bromley and see how they got on. And we've been sacked. This hasn't gone well, but what happens? So let's have a look at where they are. We'll go to League 2 and drop down 1. Where are Bromley? 11th place with 68 points. 11th place. Season preview. They're meant to finish in 15th, so the 4 positions better off. But still thought it was look at that, that's a joke. Still thought it was better to get rid of them, which is a shame. If we go to the schedule, we can see how we did in the competitions that they were in. We got the FA Cup first, beating Handsworth 4-0. Michael Cheek hat-trick. And then Kings Lynn knocking them out. A Venom North team knocking them out. A 90th minute goal, which will condemn them, and a penalty. So that's not the best thing you've ever seen in your life, is it? But the FA Trophy, first round, Spennymoor Town, Glenn Taylor. I shouldn't be celebrating. Glenn Taylor knocking them out. The man who scored 60 goals for me in my save. He is an absolute demon. But in the league, I mean, you see, he should have beaten Aldershot on them. 7-1 against Wheelstone. 5-4, 4-0, 4-1, 4-3, 5-2. It's these runs that killed him, I think. This is the bit where we got sacked. We got sacked because of the bad stage of runs. We got to manage. What have I just said? Sacked 15th of April. So where's April? We got sacked after the 1-0 loss, which seems odd. A weird time to sack somebody. But goals, we have Michael Cheek with 34 and Alexander with 29. Do we have anyone else? It's going to be harder to see them now because we're not the manager of the club. We didn't know. Average rating, Michael Cheek, 7.57. We have 9th and 10th with 7.3 and 7.27. Probably Whiteley, 7.22. We are absolutely... I told you, these in Hull. I don't know why we got sacked. It's weird, really. But the top 3 spots there, 13, 12 and 12. Dennis, Bingham and Whiteley. Forster a joint 6th. I don't understand how we got sacked. But, you know, it's fine. 68 points. This tactic actually looks very, very exciting. All the points added up together give us a score of 63, which, although it doesn't put it top, it puts it in 7th in our league. Genuinely, this tactic is absolutely outstanding. If I go to Leeds again and go to the tactics, it's just something you don't see all the time. It's like a nice little Christmas tree. There's the base and there's the tree. We love to see Christmas tree tactics. If you don't, then you're not a real football fan. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. Tactic is down below if you want to give it a go on your save. Stay safe, guys, and I'll catch you next time.